Hi guys, RedBear773 here. I just want to give you a little update on my new drain room here, which is also my bedroom. And I'm getting some tables built, well at least the frames of them. This table here, the little one, is just where the drain comes out here through the tunnel there. You get a better picture of the tunnel from the other side. And then it's going to go across the bridge here. And there's the other table here. It's narrow, but it's long. It's a full 8 foot long, but it's only the tabletop's only going to be about 38 inches across, wide. That's all the room I got, because you can see that cot there with the Guitar Hero guitar controller on it. That's my bed, and there's my computer, and so that's. I'm squeezing as much space as I possibly can get out of this. And as you can see, I'm kind of trying to figure out how the track layout's going to be a little bit, even though I didn't even have the plywood for the tabletop yet. But this, well, maybe I can show you. This switch here is probably going to go about, yeah, there. I think a half, 27 straight, and then that's where it joins the 031. So the bridge is only going to be from that switch to there. It's going to be a short bridge. And then I guess another piece of plywood here with a brace. I got more 2x4s spare. I'll make some kind of brace under a little kind of triangle island there. And then I'll still be able to duck under here and just barely be able to stand up in front of the air conditioner there. Actually, I really don't need to stand up in front of the air conditioner. I just need to be able to turn it on and off right there and pull the front off to change the filter. I mean, that's really it. Anything else happens, like God forbid the air conditioner stops working, I just gotta take the train table apart, I guess, and figure out what to do from there. But anyway, this is the tunnel. The lighting is very poor in here. I just have one overhead light, so I'm kind of in my own shadow here, but I'll try to put it right on there. Got a locomotive in the tunnel right now. And this is the one end. I'm going to build out a little bit, maybe, I don't know, 4 inches or so, just in front of the tunnel opening here at the wall. And then further out, almost the whole table's worth actually, from just past the tracks all the way back to the back wall, is going to be probably one kind of giant mountain type thing. I'm not sure yet. Something like that. Kind of looking like, up here where the tunnel is the smallest part of the mountain. Like they were building the track around the edge of the mountain. And then the big part of the mountain is this way. And then I'll show you the other room. It's a real mess. Everything's a real mess right now because I got the chair right in the middle of the hallway. I mean, it's just crazy right now because I'm trying to get these tables put together and stuff. Alright, here's the train room, and this is what I'm coming up with for the tunnel and mountain, and it's pretty crappy looking right now, but I'm gonna improve on it. I've got a lot more of this pink stuff, this styrofoam. It's was this 3/4, I guess. It's styrofoam insulation board. Had a lot left over from the other house, and like I'm trying to build like tiers of mountains here. Then I got to figure out how to fill in front of that, so instead of it looking just like tier wall, it'll look like a mountain. I'll try to sculpt the styrofoam. You can see what I did around this part, around the tunnel portal, and I'm kind of happy with how I made this like kind of box, this plywood box. See the little piece on the bottom there to fit in between the dresser and the wall to kind of seal it off, and then I'll just come up with something else to cover up that part of the plywood. I don't want to waste all the styrofoam on that back there, but I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm not an arts and crafts type of person, so scenery's really not my thing. I mean, you can see the rest of my layout. There's no scenery. There's some buildings here and there, but it's just green banana mats that my grandpa had left over from Grand Union back when he was a produce manager. That's all I did. I just covered the whole table in banana mats. And now we're getting there. You guys have seen this whole layout and stuff. And that's an engine house I built that's ridiculously out of scale and huge, but you know, as far as scale wise, I think the best thing I ever built is that little shed back there. That's supposed to be like an O&W station, like one of the little tiny O&W stations like Warwisting and Valley Junction. It might be a little too small, I don't know. But they were really tiny. And then the roof's off my house here. Gateman. Everything's a big mess right now. And then this little house here, this was supposed to be some kind of station, but it turned into a house. Kind of like a 50s ranch house. Rambler, I guess they called them. Like a bay window over on this side. And I'll put some pictures in the video maybe too. But yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far. Still got a lot of work to do. Haven't gotten the plywood to finish off the big table yet, and I know with the big table, before anyone asks, I know I gotta put a cross brace in the middle here. I got extra 2x4 for that. Especially because the plywood, to fit it in the car, I gotta cut the 8-foot sheet in half at 4 to 4 foot to 2 4-foot squares. So I'll just put the plywood, the 2x4 across where the joint is, and then the 10-inch wide strip that comes off of this sheet here is going to be what I'll cut up for the bridge across here. Actually, I don't even have to wait to build the bridge. I already have a narrow piece of plywood out in the garage. So yeah, I think I'm going to just take a 2x4 and run it right underneath those tracks right there and cut the angles, you know, mark off the angles and cut them, and just put, you know, attach two tables together that way. The plywood, and I guess another couple weeks before I'll get the plywood. But that's what I've gotten done so far, and we'll see how far I get as far as trying to make some kind of scenery, a mountain I'd like to try here. I've got like an old Christmas tree box as a base for it. We'll see. Gotta try to figure out where to fit everything too. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.